If you are into ancient civilizations, then you probably already recognize the map behind me. It is the Piri Reis map made in 1513 by Piri Reis, who was a Turkish cartographer who collected lots of old ancient source maps and created a world map of his own. Now, we only have 1/3 of that map left surviving, which is gutting. However, why people keep banging on about it is because down at the bottom, there is a theory that the coastline down here matches Antarctica, which wouldn't make any sense because Antarctica wasn't discovered until around 1820, and also it shows it without having ice covering it, and the last time that Antarctica didn't have ice on was like 10,000 years ago in the last ice age. However, let's just pop the Antarctica theory aside for a second. There is something else hidden in the Piri Reis map that points directly to the possibility of an ancient civilization that had already accurately mapped the world. In order to understand the clue, you need to know a little bit of Cartography 101. So there are 3 kinds of maps. There is azimuthal, which is if you were looking at the globe from any particular point, like from above, any way you slice it, and you pick a center of the map. So this is centered on the North Pole. I'm sure you've seen this kind of map before. Next, we have the Mercator projection, which is basically a simple cylindrical map, like rolled out flat. This is the map that I recognize the most, and it's also the default on Google Maps. And the final one is a Portolan map. It kind of reminds me of like old pirate maps. These are projectionless, so they don't project anything outside of what we see here, and they use compass rose, little things here to help you like navigate around. So focusing on the Mercator source map, you can see that in the center, it's super accurate. And as the map goes to the top and the bottom, it warps drastically and you get a very different visual. So just for context, the amount of distance here at the equator and the amount of distance here at the Arctic is the same amount of distance. Both of these lines are 3,300 kilometers. Okay, so it stretches. Now here's where it gets really saucy. The 2 scale bars on the map are not the same length. The north one measures 73.7 millimeters and the south 70.6 millimeters. There is a 5% difference in the scale bars. But when you take this map and put it into a Mercator projection of a 3D globe, these 2 measurements match. That means in the real world, the north scale bar measures 1,956 kilometers and the south bar measures 1,965. That is only a difference of 0.4%. This is highly accurate mapping. That means that the ancient source map that this map was based off was an advanced mathematical Mercator projection that had accurate longitude, something that wasn't seen for at least another 300 years after this map was made. Part 2.